Hello guys, this is Jared speaking. Well, today we're going to go to WJCL as we speak. So right now it's 1:27 p.m. on May 7th, 2016. We're about to be heading out. So in the meantime, I'm about to be going to WJCL and sometime right now. So here we go. Let's go. And right now, I'll see you on the other side. Right this very moment. See ya. Okay, hello guys. I'm here at the WJCL at the house. We're gonna be leaving this house and we're gonna start the tour. So yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to the house before we get ourselves ready before we head ourselves back in the house. So before we head to WJCL. So I'm sorry, my modification moment anyway. But yeah. Anyway, the first thing we're about to do is we're gonna stop at, we're gonna have a stop, a sign, something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna let Kane and Billy know, because I don't know when Brandon's back yet, but we'll see what happens. And I don't know what Mom is doing.
I'm trying to find my sunglasses, but I left them at home.
Oh well. Maybe I have to wait a little while longer to get after this movie is over, because I'm still I just start filming, you know, like carrying away, you know. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. That this film I was gonna be doing is normally gonna be about my trip to WJCL, the whole trip thing. Oh, I don't know, what is he doing? I don't know. But we're getting close to WJCL. I just really have time for it. So yeah, I'll be getting close to and where we're going is that. Oh yeah, I don't know where that rooms to go thing truck is up to right now, but I don't know when the truck's about to move, so we're about to head to Chatham Parkway. I don't know where it's at, but if it's that way or this way, I don't know. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, we have other things in this street to move out. Because, you know me, I have other things in my life besides my YouTube channel, my main channel, WJCL YouTube channel, and other things, you know. Try and pick up something that has to do with WJCL episodes and other things. It looks like that bus is moving around, you know. And still, I have more time, just spare my time with movies and TV shows, and still gonna do other things. Looks like Georgetown K to X school is gonna have other things like spring ceremony, you know. I don't know when that happens, but I can't wait for Sierra to finish off Georgetown and go to other things. Sierra, if you're watching this movie, good luck at the school you're attending to next year, but I'm hope you're interested in having good luck in this one. But yeah, just letting you know about that. And hope Miss Cindy is proud of you. But yeah, just letting you know about that if she's watching this movie. But yeah, anyway, as of right now, currently, it's I don't know how many degrees, 61 degrees in this car, and the outside area is 76 degrees if it's possible. In the weather area, I don't know how many degrees it was, but we'll see what happens. And right now, we're getting ready to stop at the Chatham Parkway, and I'm thinking we're just about to get ready to stop there, so that way we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna do that. It's just the whole thing's happening to me, you know, just get ready to do it. But yeah, this movie is gonna be all exciting, all amazing, but it has to do with the WJCL tour. Like I did 3 years ago to the News Hour tour, but it's a little bit different than that. And the college tour I went to attend, but the dedication's up to Zach Peters. But now it's the WJCL tour. That's 3 tours I attended, so you know what I mean. But that's the whole thing. I went for college as an archivist, and I'm an archive manager. I'm a historian, you know. I just want to do that. History is my thing, as well as movies and TV shows. I was like to get excited to make movies and TV shows as a kid, growing up. Wanted to make history books, and as a creature, you know. Just want to let you know about this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do something else besides from doing this, because I know it's I'm gonna bore you, but because I really want to do this anyway. But yeah. Anyway, it's 6 minutes from this movie or something like that. I don't know if I record this for 6 minutes or not, but because the Carmet Street, but I don't know if it's that possible. But we didn't. Yeah, I guess that the church is called New Mount Office. I don't know what's happening to us. But the reason I was telling you we stopped at the street called, we have a Honda, we have a railroad. We didn't see anything to stop at. So on our way to Chatham Parkway, we're gonna be spending our time together to some other things. So yeah, that's gonna happen to us, but in the same time, we're gonna do it anyway. And that's gonna do it. I'll see you in the road. So WJCL, here I come. See you there. Moving on. Anyway, we're almost there at the WJCL, and we are like a few miles away left or something like that to WJCL. This might be my first time going to WJCL, and we're stopping at the Savannah Morning News, which is okay, I guess, and which is gonna be at the 3rd floor. That'd be fine. And the building you're about to see is the newspaper area, so that is going to be fine. So this is going to be the stopping point for WJCL. So the parking's right there. The filming area this is where it looks like WJCL and the Fox 28, something like that. And that's where we're gonna stop at right about now. So a lot of Harley cars around here, so I'm surprised. And we have birds like tweet bots, I don't know. And looks like the building's like closed or something like that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're gonna go inside the building now and go for it.
That's 18.
Founded in 1850, that's what it says. Anyway, we're gonna go.
Hang on.
No, oh yeah, we'll just hang on. I gotta shut the door. Sorry. Oh boy. Sorry for the confusion, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, here we are at the building, and we're just gonna wait on one person who works there at WJCL, and we're about to head on over. So I'm not gonna wait outside until somebody gets here. All you have to do now is just get on waiting, and we're gonna get over it.
Okay. Alright, we're right.
Okay, we're right. Okay, moving on. Might as well take my iPad if you need it. That's fine. Don't need the headphones if you need anything.
No, you're not using my iPad.
That's fine.
Oh, there it is, right there.
That's the building.
See the sign?
See the sign? Yeah, I heard it. WJCL and Fox 28. As I was talking to everybody in the audience, how they look like. That's what it looks like. That's what it is. And looks like I have to carry it over here, and it looks like it's closed.
You what?
Won't be able to get in.
Oh yeah. Boy.
How about that traffic?
You guys hit traffic?
Oh my gosh. 204 is one lane.
Oh yeah, I avoid that at all costs. Happy Monday.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Luke.
hey.
How you doing?
Good. Yourself?
So, Georgetown is completely 2 lanes of stop traffic. So everybody's taking the back way.
Yeah.
It's an awesome building.
Wow. My God.
All downstairs here is the morning news and everything. All the first floor, all the printing stuff's over there. I'd show you that when I can get to over there. But the second floor is Hargrave.
The whole second floor.
I think they just rent out part of it. The other part I don't think is used, but the news uses pretty much all the lower floor.
Look, and they got kid cats, obviously.
Oh.
Yeah, Morris lives here on a permanent basis.
We have one of those at the nursing home in
Yeah.
Springfield.
That's the Vincenzo's Cafe.
Whoa.
Old
I really appreciate it.
Old antique printing press. That's kind of neat.
Okay.
It sure is.
Wow. Watching press, that's fine.
Yeah.
Couldn't be able to read these papers, but whatever.
What an awesome place to work.
Yeah, it's pretty neat to build. I've never ventured there, but it's all. We're the third floor. Go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they do all over. They usually
That's,
come and go.
that's the morning news.
Yeah, there's more stuff over there. I'm not sure exactly what they do over there.
So is this place booming during the week?
Yeah, it's fairly big. They do in the like banquet room. They do like meetings and little conventions and stuff. And the elevator door has a light. Sometimes.
I don't know what happened.
If we have to take the stairs, I'm not going. Just kidding.
Eventually it closes. I haven't gotten stuck yet. Now the back freight elevator, I think they had a problem a couple times where
People get stuck on it.
I don't use that. Especially when there's no one around.
Exactly.
Scandal, that's gonna be cool enough, but in this
Love
posters.
that show.
Scandal. Usually the TVs are on, they got stuff playing on there. It's fairly quiet on the weekend.
Okay, that's fine. Mars Family, that's fine.
Love it.
This is all sales, pretty much sales and traffic, so people selling commercial spots to local and national businesses. Traffic are the ones that schedule the spots where they need to be in our playlist. You know, somebody will do, we want it during prime time on Thursday night, you know, they pay a premium for that, for Scandal.
what is your role here?
I'll show you. That's what I do on-air operations. So like actually putting the shows on air. Yeah, that's the general manager's office. The cheese. That little break area there. This is our HR area. This is over here is creative services. They produce some local spots and promos. You know, you'll see like watch us on WJCL and things like that. They do all the production of that here. You know, with nonlinear editing. I'm sure you know all about the.
Yeah, I do a lot of editing.
Yeah. So they do all the, you know, a lot of the local stuff in our promos over here. That's creative services. Now we're into more interesting stuff.
You're not going to get in trouble and that's why.
Oh, no, not at all. That's the meeting room. Sales uses that sometimes. Go to master control.
Whatever.
First, you'll see the little on-air signs and stuff when the news is going. Those are lit up red to let you know we're on air right now. So if you come walking through, be quiet. Here's all the different shows: Scandal again, Extra, Inside, General Hospital, of course, 50 years.
50th anniversary, happy anniversary, Dad.
My college classes.
Wow.
Good shoot. Going up here. This is where I work. This is what I do.
Wow. Ooh. I'm okay.
Now,
We'll come back
Oh,
here. I'll
okay.
show you that. That's the central equipment room.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if there's anybody working in the newsroom right now, but I'll show you around.
Wow. Oh, assignment desk, that's fine. Okay. Be quiet. That's fine.
So, here's the newsroom. Where they all sit around, and this is sports here. They do their.
when do they get their, what they're going to show on the news or whatever?
So, well, some of it they go out on location and they, take the camera, they record it, they do their, thing. If they're not doing a live shot, they go out, film their story, and they come back. That's where all these are for edit bays. So they'll come back, bring the footage.
Wow. Come on in. I will.
So this is just an edit bay. So they'll bring back the camera and the footage. They upload it and then access it here. They got a, sound deadened here. They do the voiceovers and everything for their story and the video package. And sometimes it's combined. So they'll do some previous footage and voiceover. They'll go out on scene and they'll do that part, and then the control room will roll their pre-recorded story, and then it'll come back to them, and but this is, they get their video, some of it from AP. If it's like a national story, they'll get like the national video and everything. If it's local, they go out and film it themselves, like Ask Asa or that kind of stuff. But we got 4 edit bays, so different people will be working in these, doing their local stories.
Very awesome. We're still kind of running like this.
Here's
Look at all the equipment.
those TV packs I was telling you about, so they can just carry out these packs and actually
Instead
beam
of a big
back.
old truck.
Yeah, instead of the truck. So,
Wow.
but the thing you have to be careful with is the signal, because they do use like cell phone towers to relay the signal. Sometimes they'll go somewhere if there's a lot of traffic on cell phones or something, have a problem getting like the signal. So
Right.
sometimes they'll have to take the truck out.
So we're having a little difficulty. We'll have to come back to that story.
Right. So here's the newsroom, but here's the actual set here. Wow. So that's where Kevin and Jennifer sit doing the news. When you tune in and see them, there's the 3 different cameras. You know, you have the one that people out here operating them.
And teleprompts.
Yeah, teleprompters. There's the weather area over there. There's the green screen where when you see him standing in front, pointing at he's just standing in front of something green, and he's usually looking over. See, they have the monitor on the side, so that's where he's looking to kind of see what he's pointing at and stuff. Keep track of the different
the weather and traffic. It's funny to watch because they're staring at something.
Yeah, trying to figure out where they're pointing at. But, where all the news happens.
Did you see that one?
No. Oh. God. Yes.
I see you didn't
No, I don't think so.
you don't have any people.
No, there's no people in it. There's no trade secrets going on.
And look at that.
Yeah, if you want to see the weather.
The weather. Storm tracker.
Storm tracker.
Storm tracker weather.
That's awesome.
You got your marks here. Over here. It's going to be 85, that type of thing.
Yeah, meteorologists, I think, would be the hardest news to do.
Yeah, well, they always sit over there and they're, checking on the up-to-date weather that comes in. It gets busy if there's like severe thunderstorm warnings, stuff like that, flooding threats. And they've been working on the lighting in here, trying to get it going.
So if it's a 5 o'clock show, what time do they get in here and start?
Since everything's usually prepped and they have stuff ready to go, they can basically come in like 5 minutes before, they take their spot. Yeah, because everything's, the stories are written, the prompter, right, or they've written their own stories, everything's loaded in teleprompters, they'll show you the production control, everything's ready to go, so they just have to look good and come in and, do the stories. So.
Y'all have hair and makeup?
No, actually, that's something they got to do on their own.
Pretty cool, isn't it, Luke?
Yes, it is.
All right, watch your step, buddy.
I am.
Watch out, bud. There you go. See, they kind of got a bathroom there that's kind of nice where they can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man, this is bad. Ooh, okay, whatever.
That's one of our news director's offices.
Do you know how long they've been here?
They used to be off Abercorn on Television Circle. They came back here and then were being hubbed out. I think they've only been over at this location for 3 years because for a while the equipment was set up, but the master control was actually, like Fox's, was being run from Mobile, Alabama. They had the equipment here and everything kind of like Fox does, but there's a master control sitting in Mobile, and they were doing all that stuff like we do instead. So they moved back here last year when Hearst bought the station back and wanted to bring everything back here. So this is production control. So this is where they sit during the news and say, okay, cue camera 2, okay, take camera 2, cue 1, okay, we're loading news package A, we're running that. Okay, you guys are clear, for the time being, the story's running. Okay, we're coming back to you. So
this place is like crowded during a...
Yeah, during a newscast, there's usually, it's amazing with a lot of the automation how, few people can actually run because really I think you could get by if you had to with a couple people. Usually I think there's 3 in here. There's the director, the assistant director, and the camera audio, because they can actually control the cameras from in here to like the the video and black levels, there's like these controllers over here that actually let you remotely control the cameras out on set.
Because we were part of a live show at PBS.
Oh yeah?
PBS NewsHour when I took him to Arlington to meet everybody. He's been following PBS since he was
Yeah, I see on
Yeah.
your Facebook. But
Yeah, it was my childhood. Yeah.
So I've known them via email and phone conversations for a while.
Uh-huh.
And so I asked him if there was any way he could come up to Arlington and meet him and graduate from high school and see if he could be part of life production.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was just, but it was nothing as sophisticated as this or as new as this. There
Yeah.
were like the actual little TV screens all on one wall.
Right.
And there were tons of people in there.
Yeah, and depending on what, the depth of the news, like if you were to go somewhere like CNN, you're gonna have people in there all the time. I mean, there's always something on air, usually an anchor on air. They're gonna run, have a dedicated audio person, audio mixer. You're gonna definitely have like the production supervisor, the director, the assistant. You're gonna have a lot more people, in there as a whole because they're just doing. There's something like NewsHour, which is like a much bigger, type.
Production
program.
type, just based on what, the national and international stories that we're doing.
Right. So here you can see too. They can see what we
What
see.
you guys do.
Yeah, actually in here they will run their own breaks. Like different stations work it different sometimes, and at some stations they'll count us out, we'll roll the breaks for them and tell them when to come back. It's easier because they know when they're going to be done. They just are done, they hit a button to roll the break and it moves the lines, goes on down. So yeah, this is where everybody, all the news production comes down to. Some of these computers are the ones that actually roll the, like I said, the pre-recorded package. They'll, hit a button, it'll be rolling that, and then there'll be, the anchor or the on-scene reporter will be waiting while that package runs, and then they come back to him. You can see the different cameras up there that we were, right at camera 1, camera 2, camera 3.
Mm-hmm.
Camera 2 is that middle one right in front. You can see the WJCL.
Yeah.
So, and then they have all the remote shots lined up and everything, so they can, punch in.
And these are the guys that are panning away from camera 2 and then switching it to camera 1 to do.
Right. We don't control that. We just control, like, when it goes from the commercials back to them. Like the list is running and automated, basically like saying, go from the commercial back to news. And then from news to the commercial and back. That's all we're really doing, and here's where they're doing all of,
timing and stuff.
yeah, for the news. Basically, news is mostly in control when they're doing news. That's all them. We just kind of sit back, and once they run the commercial break, like we'll usually have a timer up here, and when it goes, you can see there's like 1 minute and 4 seconds of commercial. When it rolls to that, it'll start the timer, and we'll tell them, hey, you guys got 1 minute left, 30 seconds till you're back on air, and we'll usually give them an out time for the news too, like, hey, because how sometimes news will start late, like if there's a sporting event, news doesn't always start at 11, the sporting event will run over, so once news starts, we'll calculate an out time for them and say, okay, you guys have to be out by 11:48:25, and that's how long you guys have till, including all the commercials, and then they kind of restructure stuff, or sometimes they'll shorten the newscast if it goes.
Or cut a story.
Yeah, and that depends. We get procedural ground rules from network because, like, say for example, the NBA Finals is coming up, and if it goes over a certain time, network will say, okay, we'll fill until this time, then you can run your newscast in full, or if the game runs over this time, we'll cut away immediately and you guys will have the rest of the half hour for news running abbreviated news, you know. So we kind of do some of that for them, but
Very cool.
It is.
yeah, a lot of cool stuff in here. I'd like to learn more about this stuff.
Lots of equipment.
Yep.
What's your degree in or your studies in?
I do not have one.
No.
This was something I just kind of fell into.
Awesome.
I was studying actually audio and stuff at the time in physics, and kind of fell into, you know, a local station back in California and then outdoor channel, and here, 15 or 16 years doing this stuff now. This is what they call the CER, the Central Equipment Room.
Wow.
So a lot of the actual computers that you see monitors for and everything are all located in these racks instead of being, you know, shoved in there. Everything's put together. You can see the different.
And I guess never turned off or they get rebooted on their own?
They get rebooted or updated every so often. It depends, you know, on like IT or engineering's maintenance. They take care of that. And all the storage arrays, the different servers, the different receivers for the different satellites that we pull stuff off from, or like over here.
Look at all that, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, this is all the networking stuff, all the switches, routers.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how, you know, everything talks.
That's just basically okay.
Says for large storage and everything just kind of sits in here.
You have a hard drive right now. I never can figure out what to do.
Well, usually, like a lot of like stuff like these are actually they're arrays. They're called RAIDs. They're like multiple hard drives, and it writes information across them all and duplicates it. So there's redundancy there, and if one goes down, usually you'll get a warning, and you can actually pull it and swap it out without disrupting, since it's been written across multiple drives and double. Then you can, you know, take a bad one out, you'll get a warning, or, you know, light will turn red, this drive's going bad, you'll pull it, put a new one in, and there you go. Then we have a big uninterruptible power supply, like a battery array, so if power ever goes out, the big battery arrays make sure that there's no interruption in the power right away, and then right after that happens is a big, huge diesel generator outside that kicks on and can give us power. I forget how long it goes for, but we can have power for quite a while or something like a hurricane.
Even though nobody else does to watch it.
Right, you know, or maybe somebody has a, you know, old little battery powered,
Right.
you know, TV or something. No matter what, we have to, you know, stay on the air as much as possible if there's an emergency, or, you know, and actually the emergency broadcast system is like all interconnected between radio and, you know, TV and all that, those, you know, beeps and all that are sent to everything, so people can pick it up off radio if somebody does happen to have TV somewhere, you know. It's all kind of interconnected. So yeah, some people, TV is going to be hard if power goes down. That's why usually radio, you know, little battery powered radio is good to have around.
Right.
And fire suppression system, in case of fire, stuff comes out of the ceiling somewhere. That's why we have the big red and yellow buttons over there to stop it or start it if need be. Engineering checks that.
That's fine.
You can see the air conditioning is always pumping in there.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
if it ever goes down, it gets hot in there quick. And then the equipment doesn't like that at all.
That's cool, okay.
And when we're back there,
It's fine.
kind of little maze.
Unreal.
Jimmy Kimmel Live, okay.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, that's fine. So what's this about? Should be, okay.
So this is like a separate studio. If they ever wanted to do something bigger or set up like a set in here to do some kind of special or whatever, you have the green screen wrapped around so you could, you know, set up tables, put up graphics or whatever. If they, you know, it's just another small studio. If they brought cameras in here that they have, you know, an option of broadcasting from or doing some sort of special.
Doesn't look like it's used very much.
Yeah.
Not used very much, mostly for storage, right?
Yeah, kind of strange.
Yeah, you move it all out and
Yeah, well, they're in the middle of doing a lot of engineering and IT. They're doing a lot of clearing out. A lot of computers are getting moved and recycled, and they're just trying to clear out a lot of stuff. It's a matter of getting somebody to come pick it up. And so the electronic stuff you can't just throw away. It
Yeah.
has to be, you know, handled.
wiped and destroyed.
Yeah.
Whatever, okay. That's strange. Okay. That's totally.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. There's quite a few, and there's more people coming in sales and news and everything. So, I mean, let's say easily 40 or 50, if not more. I don't even see a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. When do you work?
I work Monday through Friday, 10 to 6:30.
Oh, that's not
But see, I'm usually, I get the good shift. But, you know, there's the overnight person, the mid shift. There's usually somebody here from 2 to midnight, from midnight to 10 in the morning.
you not have to cover one another.
Yeah, well, sometimes like you see, there'll be like 2 or 3 people in
Right.
there for a period of a couple hours before somebody, you know, goes or comes on.
All right, take a picture of them. Well,
Oh man. Okay.
So what do you think?
It was awesomeness.
Pretty cool,
all
huh?
right. Just turn it off for a little bit.
It was 8 minutes of battery life.
Using up all your battery, huh?
Not low battery, yeah. I'm just finish up my movie.
Thank you so much for taking your Saturday to do this.
No problem. That's no problem at all. It's a nice day out anyway. Get out of the house.
Yeah, I'm hoping I have
Well,
see
once
if
you move, if you already have them, it's going to be very convenient for you.
I've pretty much been staying over there for a while now. I'm officially moving because I had to give 30 days notice that the lease is up at the end of this month, so I'm in the process of getting everything moved over there. And yeah, it's nice. It's like right down the road. And now I was working 9 to 5:30, but now it's 10 to 6:30. So by the time I come in and go out, traffic's
Exactly.
done. So.
Hmm.
Short drive. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope I enjoy it as well, and hope to look forward to have the an archive footage of the WJCL thing. If I want to go there next time.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe sometime we can get you in there while they're doing the news or something, and sit back and
Yeah,
take a
'cause I-
look and
Yeah, because I have other things to do, like 1, make movies, 2, and TV shows. I have 4 things to work on. 1, SCAD, 2, movie studios, 3, this thing, and 4, WTLC. That's the thing I'm doing for movies and TV.
Yeah,
Man, you're working on a lot.
Well, I'm, you know, well, next week, not next week, but the next week we're meeting with vocational rehab, which is like HR for disabled. And they've partnered with a company that is supportive of employment, et cetera, for, and the 2 founders of it, the 2 men have sons his age with autism.
Okay.
So anyway, you know, he wants to do something in this kind of industry.
Yeah.
And I don't care what it is, you know. So I'm tapping into everything just to see if a door will open for him.
Yeah. Should somewhere. If anything should come up, you know, here or something, if there's somebody I can talk to or, you know, see.
I didn't ask you to give us a tour for that, honestly.
No, but if something were to come up, like, you know, like an internship or something where, you know, they'd be willing to take it on, you know, let you guys know.
Okay.
See how it goes. Well, I hope you had fun, bud.
I hope I had fun as well.
All right, give Sarah a hug. Tell her Happy
will.
Mother's Day. I'll
Same to
text
you.
her.
Happy Mother's Day.
I'll text her too tomorrow.
Okay.
Y'all got any big plans?
I think, I think she's supposed to be coming over, but I'm not sure if we're going over there or if she's coming over. I'm probably gonna be grilling food somewhere. So doesn't matter where, I'm just grilling.
Thank you, Gabe.
No problem.
Thanks, you too. That was awesome, wasn't it, Luke?
It was awesomeness. Oh boy. Maybe take a break and do the final scenes and we'll wrap up the movie. That was very quick. Google, Facebook live stream. I'm sorry to say this, but I have to keep this short because I have to do this. I'm almost home, but don't worry, I have to do this anyway. But yeah, just so you know about that. Anyway, I am going to have to go go home, and as of right now, it's snack time for me. But yeah, I'm not quite tired there at the snack time, but you know, I promise you there will be a Facebook live stream today. So I promise. But in the meantime, I'm sorry to say this, but I have other things to do in the works. But besides this movie, well, I have to do this movie today. But the reason why it is, I have another movie in the works, which is a job meeting I have to do at PASS. Personal something, blah blah blah. I don't know what it stands for, but there are 2 founders at Florida. Billy, if you're watching this movie, it's gonna be exciting for this. But yeah, just to let you know about that. Anyway, I have another, yeah, because I have to go home, and recently it's just so exciting, you know. Just like Arlington, Virginia, and DC, and yes, it was my homecoming thing, and my groundbreaking thing, like in July of 2013 when I first got to Arlington, DC, and now this, and then it came to college, Warm Springs, and now the WJCL tour. That's 3 tours in 1 for my adulthood life. So that's why I'm in my 20s now. Decided that make movies and TV shows is my life. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this movie, and I'll have my final video, I'll have my final goodbyes and all that stuff, and in my webcam. So I'll see you there. Thank you all for having your time for my trip. I'll see you guys in the webcam form. See you there. That's much more like it. Anyway, that wraps up in the movie. Stay tuned. I have more details on what I've been doing recently in the next movie coming up. I'll have more details on what's gonna happen next. In the meantime, there will be a next movie coming up on May 17th. So, I hope you enjoy this feature-length presentation movie that is about that long. I don't know how long that is, but it's gonna be a lot bigger than that is. And then, well, I have to get ready to come sketch called Billy and Kane, and after I wrap up this movie, and I'll sign up right here. Okay. Thank you all for your times and wrap up this movie. I'll have more videos for you guys very soon on WJCL 5 YouTube channels, and more movies coming up on the Eligible Corporation's channel, and all that stuff. And personally like to thank Gabe, who take me on the tour, and personally I thank people at WJCL for bringing me over and the whole thing. But personally, I have to copyright. I have to edit out the videos I wanted to put out on YouTube because of copyright. And hoping you enjoy this movie, and I hope to see you guys again in my next movie, which is a job beam. But until next time, this is Jervis saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. And hope you guys enjoy this movie, and I hope to see you guys very soon, like in the next movie. And hoping the next movie is gonna be at least the same day, like on the whole birthday thing. But until then, the Jeff R saying out. See ya.